Hi, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube page. I'm Tracy Mahan, and I am doing the 5-card pull for the week of the 10th through the 16th. I'm actually going to be traveling a little bit, so actually, let's just call it the 10th through the 18th, and then I'll try and get on here to post something when I return. So let's find out what the cards have to say. And here's the exciting news. Over Christmas and my birthday, I've gotten a few extra decks of cards. So I'm going to use 3 brand new decks of cards. You guys are already familiar with this one. I've used it a couple of times, I think. But now I have also this fairy deck, which is by Amy Brown and Nancy Brown. And then I've got the Starseed Oracle deck, which is by Rebecca Cambell and Danielle Noel. So I'm going to see what happens with this. I haven't put all these cards together yet to read from them. So we're all going to explore it together. Let's go find out what the cards have to say for the week ahead. Okay, since I already introduced you to the decks, I'm not going to repeat that again. I'm just going to go ahead and get started on the reading. So as we pick up this beautiful deck with the fairies on it, we're going to ask the fairies, please show us and let us know as a collective what it is that we benefit from knowing in the week ahead. What is it that we're going to benefit from knowing in the week ahead? And if you're new to my page, welcome. Thank you for being here. For anyone that is gracious enough to click like or share even, thank you so much. That helps to get the videos out there and helps to keep me going. So I appreciate that. And we're going to put out 5 cards. So for those of you who are new, I do 5 positions. I'll tell you what they are as I lay them out and do it with 3 different decks. And as I'm laying them out, all 3 decks, then I pull up the cards to tell the story. So you'll see that as we go. All right, so the first card is how are we going into the week? How are we going into the week? And this one seems to want to fly out. So that is the card of what you bring to the week. So how we go into it and what you bring to it. Okay. The next card is what is hidden? What is it you're not seeing? What is hidden? The 4th card is the action step, and the 5th card is the outcome. Okay. Now let's bring in these beautiful little starseed cards. Now we're asking the starseeds, tell us what it is that we would benefit from knowing as a collective in this reading. What it is that we would benefit to know as a collective in this reading. What it is that we benefit from knowing as a collective in this reading. Okay. How we go into the week. What we bring with us. What is the outcome? I'm sorry, not the outcome. What is hidden from us? What is our action step? And what is the outcome? There we go. And then our last deck, the Beyond Lemuria deck, which I've used. And you guys, if you've watched the other videos, you are familiar with these. So what is it that Beyond Lemuria would like us to know as a collective? What would they like us to know? Going in, what we bring, what is hidden, action step, and outcome. All right. Now, take the pendulum and ask, are all the cards on the table the correct cards for the reading? And to the right is my yes. And that is what we get. We get a yes for that. Okay. Now, let's see what these say as we bring them all together. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're going to start off with devotion. So what it's showing me here, and so this is where it may take me a little longer today just because I'm not as familiar with these pictures or what they mean for me. But we've got obviously a little couple here, a little fairy couple, and he's kneeling down and talking to her or proposing to her perhaps, and there's devotion, there's commitment going on there. They've committed something to each other. There's a lot of love and emotion going on here. So going into the week with devotion, and as you go into this, so then we get from the star seeds, we get lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. So this is saying that this couple here is soulmates. They've done this before. This is not their first journey together, and that they're and the picture here makes me think of Atlantis or Lemuria or something that's deeper, more spiritual. So there's a spiritual bond here with what's happening in these pictures. There's something big going on. So for some of you, maybe you're making a connection with another person that's very deep in the soul level, and you're able to recognize them, have soul recognition. You know that you care about this person. There's devotion there for them. And then we have this awakened awareness. So you're aware that you know this person from somewhere. You have an awareness, you have this knowing that this is not a new person to you, even if it's the first time meeting them in this lifetime. So be on the lookout for your soul connections. Maybe you're already in a relationship like that. And you're just becoming more and more aware how deep that connection really is. And for some of you, it is new. What are you bringing into it? Well, this just seems delicious, even though it says overindulgence. I think you're just drinking it all in, like you have never felt this way before. This is wonderful. This is such a good feeling. And we got breath of the cosmos. So you're just taking in all of the cosmos. It's like expansion itself is hitting you. It's beautiful. It's expansive. It's beautiful. You're indulging. You're connecting. You know each other. You're awakening your awareness, and you manifested this connection. You've been wanting this connection, so you manifested it. This is something very deep, very true, and very connected to you. Okay. So with this really deep and beautiful connection, let's see what is hidden. What is it you're not seeing in this connection? It's got a water element to it. Okay, so there's emotions. Water is emotions. It's okay, so the number is 57 on this card. So I'm looking at that as well. So I'm going to show you the cards that just came up. So you'll see what I'm looking at. But as I look at this water connection card, what I'm seeing is, this could be interpreted as a moon or a circle, but something that's coming full circle, something that is a cycle that could be ending or beginning a new cycle. There's so much beauty in this, although she is kind of tangled up in the seaweed or the underwater plant there. It almost feels like this plant is anchoring her, grounding her, because there's so much energy going on here with this connection that she needs to be grounded and held still. But the perfectness of this circle, it reminds me, we're down here with this devotion. A circle reminds me of no beginnings and no endings. This lost, we've known each other before. And so there's an emotional element to this. There's this beautiful piece to it. For some of you, it could even mean that it is a water sign, that it is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And for others, it's just that there's this connection, this beautiful emotional connection that's deeper than anything you felt before. Okay, next card, double mission. Light worker seed, serve the world by being you. So when I get this double mission, what I'm thinking of is all of this connection is so deep, so strong. It involves past lives. It involves the cosmos, deeper connection. This could be a spiritual union where not only do you get to have the experience of the physical reality, but you also have been working off planet. You know, you got the cosmos. Look at these cards. You're not in your body in this double mission thing. So also working together off planet. Oh, and then here I'm holding the next one. It says beyond the mind. So again, off planet. So there's the stuff that you don't even know you're doing together, the stuff that you don't even recognize that you're doing with this person that you have this devotion and adoration for. And so, and you know, this doesn't have to be a romantic person. This is just showing that it is a very deep soul connection. This could be a friend, it could be an acquaintance that you just ran into, somebody you work with. If there's a soul connection there, it doesn't mean that it has to be anything romantic like a marriage or anything like that. It can just be that you really feel connected to this other person, and maybe you can't explain why, but it's there. And so you're just indulging in that and you're enjoying it, and you feel like you're in the cosmos, but then when you are out of body, you actually are in the cosmos with this person. You're working with them. It's beyond the mind. This soul connection is deeper than any other that you have felt before. So this may not be a reading for everybody, but for the ones of you that are identifying with this is quite an extraordinary reading of coming together with extraordinary energies in your life, and a time for leveling up, time for big things to happen. So the action step, you are in a place of discovery. You are discovering more about who you are, what you desire, what you want, what feels good to you in this world as you create it. Maybe you went and hit rock bottom first. Maybe you had to do a lot of work. This is the cracked open. And maybe you had to do a lot of the work to get to this place. You had to look at a lot of your stuff. You had to admit who you've been in the past, who you are, who you want to be, how you are in the world. Are you being true to yourself? And if you've been following these readings, that comes up all the time. Be true to yourself. Be your authentic, true self. And for some of you that have been doing this work, you are now being cracked wide open, and you are discovering who you truly are in all of this. And it is creating this relationship. And maybe this relationship is beyond the physical. Maybe this isn't even a physical being that is in your life. Maybe this is beyond the physical, where when you connect, you are actually connecting in that astral plane. And you are feeling that connection, and it's connection with source, it's connection with yourself, it's connection with the soulmate. You know, we've brought the twin in a few times in these readings too. If that's something you resonate with, maybe it's that twin energy for you. Okay, so then we get the sounds of the universe. So this is about paying attention. What's going on around you? What are the signals coming in for you and around you? And what might look like chaos here in this picture, because that looks like a lot of energy coming in. I think I wouldn't sleep at night if that was happening. But there's a lot of sacred geometry going on here. There's a lot of spirit communication going on here. This is really an out-of-body experience. This is, again, you're cracked wide open, and you are going into the cosmos, you're going into space, you're going into other times, lifetimes that you have lived. You are connecting with these spirits. It has an emotional aspect to it, and it's a beautiful, beautiful transformation in your life. You're discovering who you are in this scenario, rather it's just you going on this journey to finding yourself, or if there is in fact another person that has come in that feels like this connection for you. All right, what is the outcome to this? An air element. That is my first card, the air element. Well, look at her again. We've got this full circle thing going on, and I think that's the theme throughout these fairy cards, is there's something came full circle. Something that you've been working at has come full circle, and now it's time for you to enjoy it. And look at all the transformation, the butterflies in here. So much transformation has been going on, And they also used purple in this one, and I'm not sure if it shows up that well as purple on the camera, but it's a lot of purple in here going on. And, you know, I always take purple as a Saint Germain, the violet flame, transmuting energies and moving and leveling up, moving into that other energy. Now, just like the 5 and 7, which adds up to the 3, breaks it down to a 3, that's a master energy going on here. The 6-0 stands out to me here, which is in my interpretation of the 6-0. Again, we got something that is evolving. I'm asking, what is the message with 6-0? And what I'm hearing from Spirit is to tell you guys that God is providing you with everything you need. Everything you need is there. Everything, all your supplies and needs are met. And that's what I'm getting to tell you with that one. I remember is our next card, the soul plan, the fate, fated life, the destiny. So again, this is something you wrote in your story when you came in. And if you are achieving this at this time, it means you're right on track. You're going in the right direction. Things are happening the way that you had always hoped they would. And even if it doesn't seem like it's lining up for you in this exact moment, know that something is happening here beyond the mind, beyond the physical, beyond the earth realm. And see, the next card is the earth chakra. How fun is that? The earth star chakra. So you're going to eventually see it manifest in the earth reality. If you haven't seen it yet, it is going to come in. It's coming into the earth reality. We've got a lot of energy here from the cosmos. You're remembering again who you are. You're discovering it. You're remembering it. You've got a soul path. You've got a plan. That plan for yourself, that plan for you and this other person, if that is fitting for you in that sense. Whatever it is that's going on for you right now, if you were drawn to this reading, I have to just tell you, you are right on target with whatever is happening. It's happening for you. It's happening with you. It's doing a dance with you. It's creating with you. And so as we come to the close of this reading, I just want to pull a couple more cards here. And yeah, surrender to it. What's happening around you that you need to surrender to? And I think we got that one before too. So there's definitely some surrendering. Let go of the resistance. Maybe it didn't look like you wanted it to or thought it would, and so there's resistance to it, but it is going in this perfect and beautiful and most magnificent direction. And the things that you are in resistance to, that's what's cracking you wide open here. Look at the resistance. What are you afraid of? What is it that you think this is costing you to move forward in this way? What is it you're afraid you're going to lose? What is it you're afraid you're going to gain? What changes if you step into this flow? And the heart chakra, the high heart chakra, some of you need to open your heart. Maybe life doesn't look like you thought it was going to, and you shut it down. And now it's time to open your heart and let in that energy that is knocking at your door. It's over here. It's devoted to you. Whatever that is, if that's a physical form, if that's your higher self, if it's God, whatever it is, it's time to shine your light. It's time to shine your light. Your light is needed in this world. It's needed, it's needed, it's needed. Okay. Now we're going to go over to the next deck, the Starseed deck. We're going to see what else they have to say to you. And in continuation and clarification of this reading, the star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Ooh, this card's cool. It's like got things hidden up in the clouds, up in the sky. There's other stuff going on. There's images in there. Look at that. Anyways, look a little deeper. Something deeper is going on here. And it's beyond what you see. If it's so beyond what you see. If I can't get that point across, there's so much more going on than what meets the eye here. It's so beyond the earth realm. Okay, so we've got the I'm sorry. Righting the past wrongs, uprooting, defenselessness. So I'm sorry comes in. If there's anywhere that you are sorry in your life, anything that you feel regret, remorse, sadness, guilt, whatever it is, bring in the I'm sorry. Bring it in on the energetic level. You are meeting the cosmos that night. You were out in the cosmos. You're cracked wide open. It's time now to release the regrets, the sadness, the sorrows, the aches, the pains, the disappointments, whatever it is. What I see here, yes, there's two people in here. Maybe there's somebody you feel like you need to make things right with. And if that's true, do that. Reach out, make things right. But make things right with you first. Heal you first. The Ho'oponopono prayer, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Start that one in the mirror. Whatever it is that you feel you have regrets or sorrow about, forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself first so that the mirror of the world is that forgiveness. So that it just blankets you in the love and the trust and the faith, whatever it is. I've seen this portal. As I see, jump in. Okay. So you've done this. You've got your star connection with whatever, whoever, whatever this is. You've got these beautiful lost past lives together, this connection that's so deep and so strong. And whatever it is that you needed to forgive or be forgiven for, boom, there it is. It's all done. You've got your ancestry going on. You've got your history of past lives going on. You've cleared the air. You're in a happy place. You've got your discovery of who you are. You're cracked wide open. You're in the heart chakra. Now dive right in. Go and enjoy that life. Enjoy your life. Find that love and that luster and that beauty that is looking for you, and dive right in. Okay. I don't know why I drew another one, because I wasn't going to, and then here I am holding it. So the 7 star sisters, brightening, let me see. It says, oh, birth and creation, tapestry of life, expression. See, it's time. It's time to dive right in and express yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the fairy cards, and then we'll wrap this up for you guys. Oh, we got a jumper. Got a jumper. Oh no, the bad dragon. Okay, what do I get from this? Because I haven't read any of the books on these, by the way, yet. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to put this with the I'm sorry card, because somewhere in here, I look at that dragon as an aspect of self, because that's how I see the dragons. When I take people on dragon journeys, I see the dragon as an aspect of each of us, right? And so here she is saying bad dragon. So maybe there was something that happened, something that you did, something, and you know, we all have those moments where we say or do something that maybe we regret, or maybe we wish we hadn't done it the way that we did it. You know, and there was other ways that could have been maybe more effective. And here's what I say to this is, we've got the I'm sorry, no shaming here, no shaming, just forgiveness. Just bring in the forgiveness. We all have our shadow sides, right? So let's embrace that piece, and let's forgive ourselves for acting in that way, if that is the case, because the more you hold on to it, the more the world around you reflects it back to you, so that it just keeps hovering and hovering. And again, don't let it be the mirror. See, like this one's mirroring it, whatever it is. And it's time to release and let it go, and bring in forgiveness and heal the hurts and the pains of that. Okay. All right, let's see what else these guys have to say. These cute little fairies. Autumn. Okay. So obviously I want to go with a time frame here. So autumn, we're looking at fall, we're looking at late summer, early fall is what I get. Late summer, early fall. There's going to be winds of change coming in for a lot of you. There's going to be a shift. Something, this could be global, and it could be what we're all waiting for to happen, right? Something will shift globally, but this could be in your personal life as well, that we are looking at something to shift come fall. And I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I know that around the world there's different seasons at different times. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at September, October. Actually, I'm feeling late August or September in my mind, but again, the change of seasons around that time. Let's be watching for something to shift, something to change, and okay, I'm not sure how to read these cards yet because now we got the chocolate brownie fairy. And look at how cute that is. It's holding on to the little chocolate brownie. Okay, so something good's coming in, something that's comforting. To me, that brownie is going to be comforting. It's going to be the sweetness of life. You know, the brownies, they hold some sweetness. Brownies are good memories, right? Who has a bad memory around a brownie? So let's just embrace the brownie and know that whatever it is that you are going through in your life right now, whatever it is that you need comforting from, the brownie's there for you. It's happening. Okay. I don't know why I keep pulling cards because it just adds conflict. So winds of change are coming in autumn, but something is also whispering in the spring. So I love this. We've got these beautiful purple flowers going on in here. We've got two little fairies happening. They seem very happy. And again, we've got the circle in the background, purple, just it's transmuting energies. It's opening up the world. Right? So something's coming full circle. I just keep getting that message throughout the whole thing. Something's coming full circle. If you were in it going through something, it's coming full circle and you're coming out the other end of it now. It's time for it to be done. It's time for, maybe you were eating the brownies along the way. I don't know. I know that happens to me. Fill the void, get a brownie. That's how it works, right? So something is very exciting coming up for this spring. This feels like very happy, joyful energy. We're looking at possibly April. I'm looking at March. I feel like April. And then, and that's going to resonate for some of you and not for others. And then for others, it's going to be the autumn, the transition into fall. So for some of you in this group, there's a transition coming in spring, and for others, you're going to feel it more in the fall. So I'm going to leave it there because, oh my gosh, if I keep going, we're all going to be here all day, right? So, okay. So go get a brownie. Dive in, get ready to indulge and just be in the beauty and the expansion of the love that is being offered to you right now, and enjoy life. Just enjoy that life. You've got so much going on and you're doing a lot of work out of body. So if you feel tired, if you feel like it's time to rest, please rest, because this card reading alone shows how much you've been doing work. You know, some of you even consciously, but a lot of in the dream world, in the astral plane, you've been doing a lot of work. So take the time to take care of you. All right, guys, love you so much. All my information is in the write-up below, and I will see you in just a little over a week because I will be heading out next week to do some traveling. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye.